to Randy Lawrence. He rides quite a bit, rides trails all the time. He clears trails, rides in the Nostalgio, and he's not shy about saying it. I said Randy Lawrence wasn't shy about saying it. I realized I'm talking about a guy that's in his mid-40s, and it's only a number. I go about that philosophy every day. But he'd like to send a little backflip fly out here. Let's hope this ends well because his kid's out in the crowd. Let's hear it for Randy Lawrence right here. Yeah! I love it. Big old fly out. All right. Blyther, the D-Talk here. Oh, nice invert. I want to see if I can get a D-Talk out of him. I think I'm wrong in England, actually. That it was after Blyther because his nickname was B, and he says he's beautiful talk here.
Come on, Andy!
We'll get one later.
Huge air right there, blasting out of the deep end.
You notice these guys are mostly focused on the deep end. And skate parks back in the day didn't have a lot of this. This smaller mini ramp, spines, transfer. It's evolved into something we almost have what we used to call a park course, blended in with an old school skate park course. But this is what it was about for them. Deep bowls, blasting big, high air pumps. Some of the old photos, guys are grabbing each other's back wheels. It's an unbelievable atmosphere of those events back in the day. I think it's an unbelievable atmosphere here this weekend too, Daryl.
It's so cool. And Dennis, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. You know, obviously skate parks was the birthplace of competition concrete in the 80s. But the factor that this ramp came about, why it's so cool, in 1991, Marseille, France, there was a concrete park that was built. This is actually a replica right here. Dennis, we were talking where there wasn't a lot of concrete parks for about a 10-year stretch. And Marseille was almost a foundation and also a destination for BMX and skateboarders worldwide to go to. And the fact that we're having the original riders and also the new riders here, this is amazing.
Yeah, it is. And you're right, Marseille was sort of a resurgence of concrete parks. They were around in the 70s and around in the 80s. And I had the pleasure of riding Auburn and Del Mar, only to get my membership cards going in and out with Blyther and have them shut down almost immediately. It was a sad day when they started filling these things in with dirt and covering them up. But today, you can find them on pretty much every city in the world. You can get a cement park, and they're not going away, and BMX is not going away. So we're going to see all of us in these parks to the end of time. Go ahead with that.
Very good way to put it. Yeah, big air coming out of the bowl. Dennis, you were talking about parks have evolved and are a little bit different now. Talking transitions, deep ends, shallow ends. As a rider yourself who's been there from the beginning to now, what do you kind of feel, your perspective when riding a newer style park as opposed to maybe a classic park? Does that affect your riding of the tricks that I do?
Oh, you know what? It's all about what you get used to. Now I'm more comfortable on cement than almost anything because there's so many parks at home that I ride. But back then, they had 15-foot deep comedy pools with like 4 feet of vert. There's some things I just want to ride and get on this and be tough.
Now the big 1-foot, 1-hander deep end. This is a 5-6 foot mark.
Yeah, but these skate parks are everywhere now, and unfortunately, there are skate parks in this country that don't allow bikes. It's a shame. You know, skate park, it's just semantics. It's around people that enjoy things on wheels, riding. I know where I'm from in Kansas City, the bike and skate communities get along great, and that's the case out here. So anybody that has a park that doesn't allow bikes, petition to get them in, because bikes belong in bowls.
Well, you know, you're talking about bikes, skateboards getting along. I always look at it, doesn't matter if someone's riding a bike, a skateboard, you show up with a good attitude, maybe even bring a six-pack, you get out there, you guys have a good time together, you ride this session, you feed off each other. A lot of the guys bring, I know when I go to the skate park, I bring a skateboard and a bike. Six-pack of sodas.
There you go, yeah. Ryan Blyther once again. Watch closely, this guy has style for days. Oh yeah! That was all for shooting by there. It's intentionally meant to kind of be gross, but hey, maybe the color will for him, so.
Peralta, big air, nice, hitting that 4-foot mark. Toboggan on her head, yeah. Mike D gonna come back in again, really optimizing it deep and huge air, one of the highest we've seen so far. Dominguez just blasting on out. Yeah, look back air, getting stylish right there, that was rad.
Nice, that was a good one.
Andy coming back one more time to the deep end. Sim actually switching his cranks around while he's pumping. Big tables. That was in the opposite air, just blasting on out. That was very nice, Andy.
For my guy that can do opposite 540s, that's just one of those tricks you just really don't go near.
Yeah. Huge air right there. Blyther popping on out. Big tabletop, just carving right there, using that mold. Getting
I think
stylish.
the exclamation point of this thing would be another one of those flips, because that's pretty good. I think you get a little, maybe like 2 inches higher and a little bit cleaner. But you end this thing with Randy Lawrence going for that flip once again here, because his son's in the crowd, and his son does these, 5-year-old son does these at Camp Woodward. So he's showing him how to do it live in front of